Now the next topic of discussion is the translate animation. Now what do we mean by the translate animation? I will show you shortly. But before that, let us first check out the coordinate system in case of GUI applications. From the days of our school and also the college, we are already familiar with our normal coordinate system that consists of the x-axis and the y-axis, and all the points that are present on this graph basically represent some coordinate. And we all know that along the right hand side we have the positive x-axis, and from the origin till the top we have the positive y-axis. Now this was about the normal coordinate system that we are all familiar with. But in case of GUI application, we have something different. We follow some other rule. In case of such application, we have a different coordinate system. As for example, from the origin along the right we have the positive x-axis, and from the origin till the bottom we have the positive y-axis. Now if you compare the left hand side with the right hand side, then you will find that the y-axis in both the case is totally opposite to each other. On the left hand side we have the positive y-axis moving towards top. But on the right hand side, in case of our application, we have the y-axis starting from the origin and moving towards the bottom like this, from top to bottom. Now, in case of normal coordinate system, we draw some graph or some line, and each of the point along the line represents some coordinate. Similarly, on the right hand side, we can put our application here. So if you want to get the coordinate for this welcome label, then you will get the positive y point because we have the positive y axis downside, and also we will get the positive x axis. So just remember, the coordinate system for our application is little different from the normal one. And now before we dive deeper into the translate animation, first let me show you some initial project setup. So as a part of project setup, simply go to my main.java and here simply comment these two lines of code. Menu bar and then adding it to the root node. Simply comment these two lines of code. Now make sure you have taken the backup of this project because I am going to modify this project in order to learn the translate animation. And now simply go to controller and then remove all the code except the initialize method. So now we are only left with the initialize method and the interface of initializable. And now go to the application layout.fxml file, and within the pane let us remove all the controls. Select all and right click and then delete. So now we have the V box and the pane. And now select the V box and let us expand it and make it little larger. Perfect. So within the V box, our first element is the pane. Let us stretch it as well till the bottom like this. So the pane occupies the whole space within the V box right now. And now let us provide the ID to this pane. So select the pane, go to the code section at the bottom and then give the ID as, let us call it my pane. Click somewhere else and then go to the controller and declare our pane like we declare any other controls or the container, and make sure you select JavaFX.scene.layout and give the exactly same name as that of the FX ID. Fine, like this. So let us now continue our discussion in the next video.